Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Every week, we explore hidden histories, ancient mysteries, and the forgotten chapters of our past. Your support helps us bring these stories to life, and it ensures that these investigations into humanity's deepest origins continue to reach more curious minds around the world. Now, let's begin. There are moments in history when the earth itself seems to whisper, carrying fragments of memories buried beneath oceans, mountains, and forgotten landscapes. These fragments drift through time like echoes, hinting at something extraordinary, the possibility that the first civilization on Earth existed long before the cultures we call ancient today. We uncover the buried secrets of a world erased by time, a civilization whose traces lie hidden beneath sediment, silence, and myth. Waiting for us to find them, our journey begins beneath the waves, off the coast of multiple continents. Deep-sea divers have discovered submerged structures that look like ancient cities, stone roads, geometric platforms, and massive cut blocks resting far below sea level. These ruins pose a haunting question. If they are truly man-made, they must have been built before the oceans rose thousands of years ago. That would place their creation far earlier than the dawn of Mesopotamia, or Egypt far earlier than any society mainstream history recognizes as the first. Could these underwater monuments be the last traces of Earth's earliest civilization? Swallowed by the floods of a forgotten age, moving inland, the mysteries deepen. Across continents separated by vast oceans, we find architectural features that are strikingly similar: megalithic stones fitted with impossible precision, platforms aligned to celestial markers, and tunnels carved with techniques that defy conventional explanations. Archaeologists continue to debate how these structures were built, but the craftsmanship often appears suddenly, without a clear developmental timeline. It is as if the builders emerged already possessing advanced knowledge, as though they inherited skills rather than discovered them. This sudden emergence raises a provocative possibility. Perhaps these technologies were remnants of an older, lost world. Ancient myths from across the planet preserve cryptic references to a forgotten age. In Asia, sacred texts describe a luminous civilization that flourished before a catastrophic collapse. In Africa, oral traditions speak of ancestors who lived in a world transformed by fire and water. In the Americas, legends tell of a culture that mastered the stars long before recorded time began. Though divided by oceans and separated by millennia, these stories share a common theme: a powerful early civilization erased by a massive environmental event. Scientists studying genetic migration patterns have also uncovered unexpected evidence. Some population movements appear to predate known ancient civilizations by thousands of years, implying that early human societies were far more mobile and interconnected than we previously believed. These migrations align with geological records that document dramatic climate shifts, volcanic eruptions, and rapid sea level rise at the end of the last ice age. Such events could have easily wiped out early coastal civilizations, submerging their cities and scattering survivors across the globe. Yet the most mysterious pieces of this puzzle lie in the megalithic structures, scattered around the world. Many were built with stones so heavy that even modern machinery would struggle to move them. Others are carved with a precision so exact that microscopic measurements reveal near-perfect symmetry. Still others are aligned perfectly with celestial cycles that require an advanced understanding of astronomy. These features raise a powerful question. How could people supposedly living in primitive conditions achieve such remarkable feats? And why do these megalithic traditions appear globally, seemingly independent yet strikingly similar? Mainstream archaeology offers practical explanations: human ingenuity, generations of experimentation, and the sheer determination of ancient builders. But alternative researchers propose a more intriguing idea. Perhaps these megaliths were built by the last survivors of a much older, global culture. Perhaps this knowledge survived from an age long before written history, passed down through generations like a fading memory. This possibility suggests that Earth's first civilization left its legacy not in books, but in stones that endured when everything else was lost. As we explore further into this forgotten history, patterns emerge. The world's oldest ruins tend to be the most mysterious. The world's oldest myths describe a golden age followed by disaster, and the world's oldest geological layers reveal evidence of radical change, enough to erase entire cultures from existence. These clues paint a picture of a world we rarely consider, a world where the first civilization may have risen, flourished, and vanished long before the ones we study in our history books. What caused their disappearance? A gradual change in climate? Rising seas swallowing coastal cities? A global event powerful enough to rewrite coastlines and reshape entire ecosystems? Or was it simply the slow erasure of time, the Earth reclaiming what humanity built? Whatever the cause, the traces they left behind continue to call to us, urging us to look deeper, question more, and resist the comfort of simple answers. We must also consider the symbolic nature of these ancient myths. Even if they don't describe literal events, they may represent memories of trauma carried through generations. Perhaps these legends reflect the shared memory of real disasters that wiped out early cultures, leaving survivors to rebuild with only fragments of old knowledge. The parallels between global flood myths, celestial alignments, and sudden technological leaps suggest that early humanity endured cycles of rise and collapse long before we began documenting our history. Recent archaeological discoveries further support the idea that humans were building complex structures far earlier than previously assumed. Sites like Göbekli Tepe in modern-day Turkey challenge our entire understanding of when organized societies began. The sophistication of these ancient sites raises an essential question. What inspired early humans to construct such monumental complexes? Where did this knowledge come from? Did they develop it independently, or was it inherited from predecessors lost to prehistory? Alternative theories propose the existence of a proto-civilization of mother culture, from which later societies inherited fragments of astronomy, architecture, and mythology. This hypothetical civilization would have existed during the last ice age, when coastlines were vastly different. If true, most of their cities and settlements would now lie underwater, buried beneath continental shelves that were once dry land. The ruins we discover today might just be the mountaintop remnants of a world drowned by rising seas. Even our understanding of astronomy may hold clues. Many ancient structures align with constellations as they appeared tens of thousands of years ago, far earlier than mainstream chronologies allow. The consistency of these alignments, from the Americas to Africa and from Asia to Europe, is difficult to ignore. Could Earth's first civilization have been global? Not in the modern sense, but in terms of cultural diffusion. Coastal societies could have traded knowledge across vast distances. Similar myths and building techniques may have spread naturally as early humans migrated along shorelines that no longer exist. The Earth, after all, is a storyteller, but it speaks in stone, sediment, and silence. Beneath deserts, beneath jungles, and beneath the ocean floor, entire chapters of human history lie hidden. We have barely scratched the surface. As we approach the end of our journey, remember this: the story of humanity is older, deeper, and far stranger than our textbooks suggest. Beneath the soil, beneath the waves, and beneath our assumptions, secrets are waiting to be found. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and turn on notifications. Every week, we uncover new mysteries of the ancient world, and your support helps this channel continue to grow. Until next time, keep questioning, keep searching, and keep exploring the unknown.